Hey, hi all. In today's session, we are going to talk about AngularJS include directive. So far we have discussed different directives as part of AngularJS, like how we are going to use it inside of HTML and how we get a benefit with the Angular directives. So one of the other directive called include, which is used as part of including an external HTML content into the current page. So to implement or to use this AngularJS include, we are going to use ng-include, which is a predefined directive, which includes HTML from an external file. So the include content will be includes a chain nodes of a specified element. Okay. So this include attribute can also be an expression, which is going to return a file name. So by default, the include file must be located on the same domain as the document. Okay. So let me define this. So Angular JS include directive. Okay. Nothing but ng include. This is what directive we're going to use it. Okay. Includes HTML from an external file. Okay. So the included content will be included as child nodes of the specified element. Okay. So the value of ng include attribute, right, can also be an expression so that it is going to return a file name. Okay. If you look at the syntax, right? So you can say this is element, okay? And ng include equal to file name, okay? Close. So the ng include directive can also be used as an element, okay? That means or ng include src, right? File name, right? And this way also you can use ng include. That means you can use along with element or you can use directly, the element name as ng include. Okay. So if you talk about more on this includes, right? HTML does not support embedding HTML pages within the HTML page. That everybody knows that, right? If you want to embed an HTML file instead of an HTML page, AngularJS comes up with a beautiful feature called include. So to achieve this embedding of content inside of another HTML page, we can use one of the following option, that is ng include. Okay, you can do that using Ajax also, or using server side includes, right? But using ng include, it's really very easy for a developer to directly embed the external HTML file content into other HTML page. Okay, so now we'll see like the demonstration part, how we are going to include an external file using AngularJS include directive. Okay, so let me go back to my this Visual Studio Coder. Okay, so I'm going to create a new file, right? Angular include HTML. So I think so this is common, the doc type and HTML and head and this reference so far. Okay, I'll be just copying this stuff and I'll be changing this to include a demo. And this is the reference which we are going to use it as part of this reference of AngularJS, which is latest 1.8.3. Okay. And after this add, I think generally we use a body, right? This body. And inside of this, I'm going to add a head tag, like, header kind of text, like, Angular JS include sample demo page. Okay. And after this, I'm going to define a div, right? So first we need to have an ng app application, and then ng controller. These two are mandatory. Okay. And inside of this, I'm going to have other divs, ng include. So here what I'm going to do is I'll just give some name, main.html. Okay. And I'll be just closing this. Also, I'm going to include one more external file using ng include. That is some, subject.html. Close it. Okay. So after this, as usual, I'm going to define my controller, right? Like var main app equal to Angular dot module of my app. Okay. Enclosing this main app dot controller of, this is something student controller. I'm going to create it. And this, I'm going to pass scope parameter for this. Okay. So here I'm going to define an object called student. Okay. And inside of this, I'm having a couple of attributes like first name and last name, right? And let me declare one more thing, fee 5,000. Okay. Right. And along with this, I think you can define whatever things you wanted here, if anything you want. Otherwise, I'll just close this till here. Okay. And I can add function attribute, full name, different. This is fine. Okay. Full name, I'm defining it here. Function. Okay. And here I'm going to declare a variable called student object equal to, right? This way I'm going to assign it an object to my student object. Student object obj equal to scope.student, and then return student obj dot first name plus space, right? Student obj dot last name. Okay. So this way I'm just defining my student object inside of my controller. Okay. So now let me go back here and create these two HTMLs, the root level. Okay. I'll create main.html. I'll simply say some tag saying that this is main HTML. Okay. Or else. Okay. And okay, I think this is fine. Let me share this. So this is my main HTML, and I'll create a subject.html. Okay. And here I'll say this is subject HTML. Okay. Let me go back to this include HTML and try to run this and see how it is going to render. So it seems an extra bracket is added here. Just remove this and just open live server. AngularJS include a sample demo. Fine. And now coming to here, main.html. Okay. ng include, we have given a kind of, this thing can be done with single quotes. Let me try this. Private server. No, this is not showing it. Main.html and subject.html. Okay, okay. This is my app. This is my controller. See this. Yeah, this is a main HTML. This is subject HTML. That means this is going to display the first thing, and then it is displaying the embedded HTMLs, right? You have included using ng include. So here I mentioned, let me remove this single quote. I think it is not required. Okay. So it basically gets this particular HTML first, and then it will fetch the other HTML. Okay. Let me see. Nope. I think we need to have a single quotes then. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll keep some more stuff here. Instead of this main HTML, what I'll do is, okay, let me go back here and see. And this is what my main HTML I'm going to try, right? I'm just defining a table, right? Enter first name and then declared a control called, text control. And model I mentioned as student first name. And this is student last name. And finally, displaying name as student full name. Okay. Coming to the main include, right? We already defined his first name and last name, correct? And his full name as well. Okay. So we'll define some styles here after this head tag. Okay. Style. So you can say TD, TH, TD. Style I'm going to say is border 1 pixel, right? Solid gray. Another thing is border collapse. This is collapse. Okay. And one more thing is table tr and child. Because alternative rows, I want to display some color, background color. Okay. Some red. And, for the even, table tr and the child even background color is green. Okay. So let me go back to my HTML and try to run this. Just look at here. First name and last name. This is something it has got failed. Let me check this. There is full name. This is a full name. And it coming to here, student and full name. Student. What we declared as student. And inside of that full name, we're calling it as student object first name and student object last name. Student controller and my app. Student first name is fine. Full name. Full name. Okay. This is a student full name. Why it is throwing an exception? This is scope student. Okay, and return student object. Your first name plus this thing. And last name is fine, right? What is the wrong in it? Student full name. Name, student, and full name. Student full name. This is full name. The name, last name, and this is first name, and the fee, so 5,000, and then full name is function of student, where student object. Oh, yes, D is missed. Okay, let me try now. If you look at here, it was displayed this way. Okay, similarly for the next HTML, what we'll do is we'll do some more stuff here. So for this, I'll have some stuff here which I want to display, like subjects and name and marks. So basically, I'm referring subject and named marks are headers, and I'm just looping through subjects and displaying name and marks. That means after this particular thing, I want to declare subjects. Okay, and inside of this subjects, I want to define some subjects. Okay. Here, the first one is I'm defining mass. Okay. Marks is 90. And here, science. Marks is 80. English. Marks is 75. Let me run this and see like how it is displaying. Super. The subjects, name and marks, mass, science. So as I mentioned here, the color and etc. As green and red. Let me say this, I'm going to define gray. Okay, now you can see how it is displaying this thing, right? It is automatically, getting the background color. If you just say white, now it is displaying the values as even is white, odd row is, sorry, even is white, odd row is gray color. Okay, because there's one table we're constructing from the subject, right? Name and marks, and this is another table instead of first name and last name. Okay, that's how it is rendering. So basically what I'm trying to say about ng, this include is, this is going to display or embed the HTML content instead of HTML page. Okay, so using ng include, we are going to implement the embedding of HTMLs. Okay, make sure that while you're giving ng include, file name should be in the single quote. Okay, so thanks. I hope this is given a clear picture on how to use ng include. Okay, example, I think as I mentioned, div ng include double quotes instead of that main HTML single quote. Okay, This is going to include the HTML content into other HTML page. Okay. As HTML does not have this kind of feature, AngularJS has come up with ng include. Good. Thanks for listening to this video and please subscribe this channel for more videos. Thank you.